Hi, I'm Joe.
And I'm Dave.
We're the Legault family from Roanoke, Virginia.
And this is Oxford in America.
In our last episode, we reached Virginia and the Mid-Atlantic Rally, one of our main destinations. After that, Oxford, Mike, and I took a short break at our respective homes. But 2 weeks later, we were back out on the road heading back into North Carolina for our second visit to this state with a little detour off our charted path. Each year, the Old North State Land Rover Society hosts a Land Rover rally at the Uwharrie National Forest in central North Carolina. That said, COVID was still putting the brakes on the official gatherings across the country. The Uwharrie rally was officially canceled, but the Land Rover spirit still has a way of finding its own path. A determined group of die-hard Land Rover enthusiasts still met up on the rugged trails of the Uwharrie National Forest, gathering for an informal weekend of exploration, camaraderie, and a little off-road adventure. While we were out on the trails, we decided we'd get a little adventurous with Oxford and let her stretch her legs on some of the tougher terrain, and meet some new friends.
Hi, I'm Joe Legault. I've been in the Land Rover community since around the year 2000. Been bitten by the bug and still keep at it.
And hi, I'm Dave Legault from Roanoke, Virginia, and I've been involved with Land Rovers for quite some time, and I just truly enjoy the company that comes along with that crowd.
Then we're out on the trail, and Dave Short looks over at me and says, "Want to drive it?"
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh man, holy cow. I tried to be cool and like, yeah, I want to drive it. But inside I'm busted out, like, oh my gosh. And there was a trail that had a little rock step and some things. And of course it's right-hand drive. I'm a left-hand drive Rover driver. Have a series truck, but it's not this series truck. And so I get in, and the first thing you realize is all of the places that are worn by hands and worn by feet, just because of over the years of all of the use and all the different people, like you said, that were in the saddle. Fires right up, and we start moving, and I mean, it's like a half a century of sounds and feels and smells. It was pretty amazing.
For me, it was, I was very excited when Dave asked me if I'd like to drive her. And likewise, so for me, it was a lot of firsts. It was, and a lot of unique experiences. It was the first time I'd ever driven a right-hand drive vehicle, by far the oldest vehicle I've ever driven.
Okay.
I don't believe I'd ever driven a series before that day. So that was pretty cool. I got the chance to drive it down a fairly mild, kind of bumpy, puddly, rocky road. But to feel, it was so tactile. Like we're saying, to sit in the same saddle that so many people have sat in the past, in a saddle that has seen so many more parts of the world than I will ever dream of seeing.
Right.
And you know, to feel the skinny steering wheel and to feel it jerk in my hands and the clunkiness of everything, it was really a very cool experience for me.
When I returned back to work after driving Oxford, the first thing I did was pull up everything on the web I could find about it and all of the things that I had read. And then I commenced to going to any coworker that would listen to me and brag about it and show them and let them watch. And I go like, I drove that. That was me. I was doing that. And so
I think I've always had those boyhood daydreams of driving cool old trucks on safari. We all pretended when we were children like that. And for me, it gave me the opportunity to live a little bit of my childhood in real life. And that was pretty special. But I will agree with Joe that, you know, when you come back from a camping trip or a holiday or whatever, people always ask you, how was it? Let me tell you what I got to do. And it was pretty cool. I whipped out the phone, showed the pictures, and it was a pretty cool little bragging right there for a little while. But it's absolutely something that will stick with me forever.
One of the interesting things about going to Land Rover rallies is you never know who you're going to meet.
Hey, I'm Matt Hedrick, and this is my 1992 Camel Trophy Defender 110 J104 SKV. I'm from North Carolina, Wake Forest. Grew up, here. I've been a Land Rover fanatic since about 2000 when I got my first Defender. I bought this truck in Africa, Malawi, and took it on a tour there around Malawi, then Zambia, then Botswana, then South Africa before I shipped it back to the United States. And I've had it here ever since. I bring it to Uwharrie probably once or twice a year to a Land Rover event. See these guys. Today we're here to see Oxford. I could not be more excited to be a part of Oxford's history. And we're looking forward to doing some off-roading later here around Uwharrie National Forest in the great state of North Carolina.
Oxford and the Camel Trophy truck pulled up together in a parking lot where we could have a proper chinwag about each truck's unique history and adventures. While we chatted away about the Camel Trophy truck, Oxford performed its customary duty of souvenir selfies, offering a chance for even more people to be introduced to the Oxford story. Well, that wraps things up for this episode. Join us next time when we finally arrive at Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, and finish our journey at the Atlantic Ocean. We'll see you next time on Oxford in America.